My Evolution Martial Arts in Sparks, Nevada. Let's scoot up this way a little bit just so people can see what I've got here. This is Jared in a lot of the videos. Why you're always in class on Wednesday and you're always willing to stay after, I always appreciate it. It's a benefit to me and everybody else. So, toothbrushes. This is my toothbrush. I don't use this one very much. I don't remember what this was for, but I beat this toothbrush up on purpose so that I could use it as a prop. Ironically, there are people whose toothbrush looks like this. I hope yours doesn't. They're destroying their gums. If your toothbrush looks like this, you are destroying your gums, and you probably get told that when you get your teeth cleaned. If you have a toothbrush that looks like this, you might not get your teeth cleaned. Maybe you're that person. Yeah. That's not what we're talking about here. That's just like I'm going off on a tangent. This is what a toothbrush should look like. There's a difference. Okay. The point is, you can do jujitsu all aggro, trying to win all the time, trying to win every position, going like a bat out of hell, passing people's guard. You might be that person that you can go at a chill pace until you start losing, then you speed up to win. You're gonna end up like this. This is your body. This is your partner's body. If you do jujitsu long enough, like that, looks like this. This toothbrush cannot clean teeth. It is no good for the purpose anymore. It's destroyed, okay? This is not a good thing. We don't allow this in this gym. As teachers, if we see people doing this, we pull them aside, we talk to them about it, we say, hey, here's what we'd like you to do different. If they don't do that, we actually ask them to leave. We've had people who are like hurting people in here and making people want to quit. We're like, yeah, you got to go somewhere else. And there's plenty of gyms that'll take in that person because that's the mentality in a lot of gyms.
Most.
Oh, yeah, I agree. That's not good because eventually everyone ends up like this and we're making orthopedic surgeons richer. We want to look like this for as long as possible, forever. Possibly. I mean, I'm looking at a picture of Carlos Gracie. You know, the Gracie brothers, the originals, Elio and them were doing jiu-jitsu like into their 80s and 90s. And they used to beat each other up. But like all the OGs, Matt Thornton, Henry Akins, all the people from that era, like the original Chris Howard, all those guys, they all preach this like train at a training pace. They didn't when they were younger because no one told them to. And it was like an iron sharpens iron, you know, kill or be killed mentality, swim or die. That's fun when you're a young man, it is, until you break something, until something breaks. And unless you're a sadist, you don't want to be doing that to your training partners and friends. Like, it's not good. I honestly, I'm being completely honest, I don't remember anyone ever getting hurt in one of my classes. It's because one, we warm up properly. Two, am I lying here? I preach this.
No, yeah.
Every class.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you a question, and I know you know the answer because you answered it in class. Yeah. What is your number one job?
Take care of your partner.
To be a great partner and take care of each other.
Yeah.
That's it. Everything else is extra. So learning, trying to learn a new technique or a guard pass or whatever, learning the principles of jiu-jitsu, that all comes secondary to being a good partner. If you're a good partner, you and everybody else gets to look like this. Yeah. If you're a bad partner, they look like this.
And no one
wants to train with you, so you're missing out on all their knowledge. And in this gym, you're going to get asked to leave sooner or later, unless you change your ways. I've had that talk with, I don't know, a handful of people. It's not super common. And almost all of them have changed. Because usually it's a problem they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what the consequences are. And the jiu-jitsu is full of rooms with men 18 to 35. That's the main demographic. I was once a young man, had a lot of testosterone going, wanted to prove how tough I was. Like, I remember feeling that way. But it's my job, it's the job of the teachers here to educate people about the right way to do this thing. And look, so you and I had a pretty spirited round today. We're laughing, we're joking, right? And we're competing. We can do that because of the respect. I never once felt like I was in danger. I have some pretty serious injuries, right? Did you feel like you were in danger?
Never.
You're asking me to go harder,
yeah.
Right? You're like, I don't like it when you give me stuff. And I'm like, okay, you know. But we can do that because of the respect, because I trust you. Because I watch how you behave in this class with everybody. We had teenagers in the class today. And you're treating them really well. Like you're helping them learn, you're making them want to come back. People are laughing. And then when you get with someone who you have trust with and respect for, then you can decide to go a little harder if you want to, as long as it stays within that training range and we get to walk away like this instead of this. Because I am telling you, jiu-jitsu will beat you down if you let it. Like this art is designed to break things. Break bones, destroy joints, like break things. You can hurt people. Every time I go to, it's Fight to Win, which I really enjoy. It's a cool promotion. Comes through Reno every once in a while. Every time I go there, I see people hobble off. There's always like 25 to 30 matches, and there's always like 3 or 4 people that hobble off the mat. Usually due to leg locks. I'm not saying don't do that, but like, that sucks, because that person's not gonna be able to work. They're not gonna be able to take care of their family.
Not gonna be able to train.
Not gonna be able to train. That sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to people. What's the example I always use when I would hurt somebody?
In the streets, if they're disrespecting somebody.
Hurting an old
people,
lady,
kids.
a child, an animal.
Yeah.
Then if I get my hands on you, I might.
When they deserve it.
I might inflict some damage. But if I ever have to put my hands on somebody, the ultimate goal is to choke them out and not hurt them at all.
Yeah.
Because truthfully, that's somebody's relative.
Yeah.
You know, I have come across people who kind of deserve it. But the masterful thing to do is like end the conflict without hurting people. That's amazing. Then you can be on the news and you can go viral on YouTube and TikTok and be a hero and all that stuff. Anyway, you guys, the toothbrush. Remember the toothbrush example? We want to be this one. If we do this the right way, we can go hard and we can still walk away like this. I feel great. How do you feel?
Amazing.
I feel great right now. That's why we keep coming back, right?
Yeah.
So I appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
And you guys, train smart. This one, not this one. See you soon.